What does it mean to glow up? Typically, glowing up refers to a positive transformation or development in a person's appearance, confidence, or overall lifestyle. It can involve various aspects of a person's life, such as changes in fashion, grooming, fitness, or mindset. It doesn't have to be solely about physical changes, but it can also encompass improvements in self-esteem, self-care, and overall well-being. As we approach 2024, I'm thinking about ways that I personally want to glow up and small habits that I can make on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis to help me get there. Today, I wanted to share 10 things I'm doing to glow up in 2024, and the first one is getting back into a healthy morning routine. This for me looks like getting morning sunlight, getting some stretching done, journaling, and finally finishing off my morning with a walk outside. These habits are so incredibly important to my mental health, and when I'm in the habit of doing my full morning routine every day, I notice I am happier, have less anxiety, and overall set myself up for a better day. If that's not glowing up, then I don't know what is. The second thing on my list to glow up is reinforcing my skincare routine, and maybe even taking a few extra steps or adding a few more products in 2024. I talk about my skincare routine on my channel often because I always want to emphasize the importance of taking care of your skin, even if it's as simple as a face wash, an SPF, and a moisturizer. Most of my products are from Trader Joe's or Amazon and are relatively inexpensive, but I think I'll be looking to add some new things into my routine in 2024. All right, so obviously, as I've just shared about, there's tons of different ways to think about a glow up and what a really good glow up for 2024 would look like for you. Obviously, I already talked about kind of getting back into my morning routine. I will admit, like having low-key and the tiredness that comes with that, I would say, has made it really difficult to do kind of my early morning 5 a.m., 6 a.m. routine. I've been just trying to get good sleep, and I really want to focus kind of going forward on making sure that I'm getting these morning walks in, making sure that I'm taking time to do my morning stretches, do my journaling at least a couple times a week. Loki is getting his final round of shots this week, so I'm really excited because that means we'll actually be able to take him on real walks. We've only been able to take him on walks around our little gated community where there's not very many dogs, and we can kind of control whether or not he interacts with other dogs. But since he's getting his shots this week, we can finally start taking him on our normal morning walks and get him, more socialized with other dogs as well, which will be great. But yeah, so I really just want to focus kind of in the rest of 2023 going into 2024, really getting back into my morning routines. And then for me, glowing up kind of means making sure that I'm doing the things to take care of my skin and quite honestly have a good physical appearance. And so that means practicing my skincare routine every day. That's something that I kind of already am pretty good about doing, but I guess I really just want to make sure that I'm never neglecting that and always making sure that I'm prioritizing my skincare routine, putting makeup on to feel put together, and that type of thing. The third thing I wanted to talk to you about, and actually brings me to the sponsor of today's video, is my oral care routine. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, even though I am really good about brushing my teeth and flossing, the one thing I've been bad about is actually making it to the dentist. To be honest, it's just been a low priority for me. I don't really have issues with my teeth, and I feel I have actually pretty nice teeth, so it's just been kind of low on my priority list. But today I'm partnering with a brand called BetterMouth. And what BetterMouth is a personalized 30-day oral care program that helps you build a really strong oral hygiene routine, which can in turn ultimately prevent expensive dental care visits. And what's really cool about it is you kind of get a virtual assistant or that type of thing that texts you twice a day and helps you kind of put together your skincare routine. When you sign up for BetterMouth, you'll start by answering a few questions about yourself and your oral health goals. It'll ask you some basic questions about your current oral care routine, what types of products you currently use, your goals that you hope to achieve by using BetterMouth, and finally, it will use all of that information provided to create you a customized routine. What's amazing about BetterMouth is that it can actually save you money in the long run by helping you take proper preventative care of your teeth. If oral hygiene is something that you're typically embarrassed about, BetterMouth is a great way to not have to admit your dark dental secrets to a real person. Automated texts are sent right to your phone, and you can go to your next dentist appointment with 100% confidence. So I've just started using it, and I think it's a really awesome program. So for example, it says, "Good morning, are you ready? I'm ready, let's go, today's session." And then there's a link, and there's basically as you can see, we're on day 1 of 30, and as you can see, there's a morning and nighttime voice memo essentially. It has today's focus, brush for 2 minutes, and it has some recommended products for me as well. So it's pretty cool actually, I think, and it's a unique way to actually think about glowing up for 2024. Like, I don't know about you, but I want to have some pearly white, clean teeth in 2024. So I'm really excited to be trying this out. And if you guys are looking to glow up your oral hygiene, make sure you check out BetterMouth.com. I will include a link down in my description box, and they have given me an affiliate link for you guys to sign up through. So make sure you guys check them out, and thank you to BetterMouth for sponsoring today's video. With that, I need to get brushing on my teeth. Luckily, I already do have an electric toothbrush, which was one of the products that they recommended I buy. Look at those pearly whites. So another habit that I really want to get back into, this used to be something I was like so good about, is reading like personal development style books. And you guys have seen my TBR pile. Let me just show you really quick. Hold please. Okay, obviously ignore the fact that it's just like on the ground, but this is my like TBR side. That's my recently read pile. And honestly, this is the only book I physically have in my pile that is like a personal development style book, and I've just been so bad about reading them because I have so many fun like fiction books that I want to read, and it makes sense, obviously. Fiction books are fun and interesting, but I really just want to get back into reading these like personal development, personal growth type of books, because I just feel like we're in school for like 18 years and then we just stop learning, you know? So I just want to get back into prioritizing one personal growth book per month, and even if it's like an Audible book, that's fine too, but I just like have not been doing that at all, and I want to really get back into doing that habit. But that being said, you guys, it is time for lunch, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my lunch next. But that actually brings me to the, what habit number am I on, like 5th habit that I want to make sure that I am implementing for 2024 to glow up, which is continuing to take my health and fitness and nutrition goals very seriously. I want to continue to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power to, you know, live a healthy lifestyle. But sometimes that also means balance, and finding balance in the types of foods that I'm eating and the ways that I'm working out. Sometimes it means going for a walk outside, sometimes it means going to the gym, sometimes it means doing yoga at home. I just really want to spend 2024 like being conscious about my, you know, health and wellness, but also making decisions to do the things that make me feel good, like going for walks if that's what feels good, or eating things that make me feel good and things like that. So I'm gonna go make my lunch, and then we'll keep going on these habits that I'm working on to glow up for 2024. I just wanted to share with you guys that these little chicken tender wraps have been like my favorite lunch lately, and they're actually not that bad for you because I found these air fried chicken tenders. They also have like chicken nuggets and patties if you want like different type, but 75% less fat, and the macros are 4 grams of fat for 16 grams of protein, which I think is actually pretty good. So yeah, I've been enjoying these a lot lately and having a little chicken tendy wrap. So the next way that I really want to work on glowing up in 2024 is being so much better about my like organization and cleanliness. I will say in general, I feel like I'm a relatively organized person. I'm pretty clean, but the laundry is not my strong point. So we really need to hammer down this one. I really want to get so much better about staying on top of laundry, putting it away as soon as it's done. I talked about this at my mid-year reset video, which was in like June or July. And to be honest, I haven't really gotten any better at doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put away a bunch of laundry now, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this is the next one. This one's really big for me. And to be honest, I want to do like a huge organization of the house in the next coming months. Maybe that'll be in like January, like new year, reorganizing the entire house. Maybe I should make a video about that. But yeah, we're gonna get organized. We're gonna get our lives together in 2024, you guys. While I'm doing this laundry, I wanted to share kind of the next habit and thing that I want to work on to be glowing up in 2024, which is continuing to work on my financial wellness. If you guys have been following along on my like monthly budget with me videos, which I just started like a couple months ago, I've been really trying to like refocus on making sure that, you know, Chris and I are putting money aside into savings, making sure we're putting money aside into investments. And that's not something that we were doing for majority of this year. It's something I used to be really good about doing back in like 2022 when I was, you know, fully employed and everything, but it was just something that I really put on the back burner after getting laid off and stuff this last year. So that's just one thing that I personally really want to continue to work on. I want to set some really big financial goals for myself for 2024, and I'll probably dive deeper into like really specific goals whenever I do my like January reset video and goal setting for 2024 at that time. But for now, just know that one of the things on my mind for glowing up for 2024 for me means like taking my finances really seriously, making sure that I'm setting myself and my husband up for a successful financial future, and getting in the habit of doing things like saving, investing, and prioritizing those things first. Much better. And honestly, you guys, that literally took me like 15 minutes. So I need to stop, just cut the crap. My life will be easier if I'm better about staying organized, better about staying on top of my laundry. Like, you can find things easier in your house if you know exactly where they are because it's organized. So that is a big way that I'm working on glowing up, you guys, in 2024. But I just mentioned the financial wellness, and then I just want to talk through the last few that I'm really thinking about for glowing up for 2024. So I think I'm just gonna set you down real quick. So the last few things on my list are things that I feel like I've just kind of neglected over 2023 that I really want to work on in 2024. So I just wanted to sit down and have a little chit chat with you about them. The first one is my hobbies. So I'm talking about like fun things that I do outside of YouTube and the gym. I mean, the gym is kind of a hobby, but it's also like something I don't necessarily consider a hobby as much as something I'm like physically working on. So for me, some of my hobbies that I have, but I just haven't really been prioritizing this last year have been things like hiking, going camping. We did do one camping trip this year and that was so much fun, but we only did one. And so I'm kind of disappointed about that. And we did a couple hikes. It's usually been when like people have come to visit us, but it's definitely something like we have such close access to it here in Vegas and we just haven't been taking advantage of it. So that's another thing I really want to work on. Chris and I picked up learning how to play pickleball this year and we've only done it a couple of times. So I really just want to like be working on taking my hobbies seriously, having fun doing them, prioritizing them. And you know, they're intended to be fun and I don't really know why like I've neglected to do them, but that's one thing I really want to work on to kind of glow up in 2024. Similarly to that, I also want to take my passions really seriously. So like YouTube, and I really want to get more serious about like posting on TikTok and Instagram Reels, making short form content. Next year, that's going to be like a really big thing for me to, I think, kind of grow my, audience and my social media platform as well. So that's another really big one for me. I obviously am taking YouTube very seriously, but I haven't been, I think, very good at like taking every aspect of being like a content creator seriously. I haven't been prioritizing those short form content type of videos or even just like static photos, and I really want to get a lot better at that. And then the last way that I really want to glow up in 2024, and I will talk about this more again later on in December when I do my kind of like goal setting for 2024, but I want to set some really, really big goals for myself, but also like achievable ones. So I really want to set some like goals around travel. I want to set some really big YouTube goals. I want to set, really specific goals with financial wellness and my hobbies and things like that. And I just want to get so specific on my goals that they become, rather than a goal and something I want to achieve, they just become like almost a habit and something that I'm actively working on every single day to embody this like better, higher version of myself. And really that's all it really is when it comes to like thinking about a glow up. It's not, these are things that you aspire, but you just start taking action, making habits every day to start getting closer to that version of yourself, whatever that looks like, whether it's eating healthier, getting to the gym more, having better style, and taking the time to put together your wardrobe or taking the time to put makeup on every day. Whatever it looks like for you, it really is about just like every day making small changes and making habits that are the things that that version of yourself would already do. So just think about it from that lens and you will glow up in 2024. But you guys, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to walk through some habits and some things that I'm working on to improve my life for 2024 and talk through some of my goals and things that I'm aspiring to be as we're finishing up this year and starting to enter a new year. Don't forget, if you're thinking about improving your oral hygiene and you want to make that one of your glow up goals for 2024, that you check out BetterMouth because they really do simplify the oral hygiene routine process. I can't believe we're about to enter 2024. 2023 has been such a wild ride, so I can only imagine what 2024 is going to be like. But that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what ways you kind of want to glow up and improve your lives for 2024. But that's it, and I will talk to you guys next time.